Hi, I'm Mikey the Magic 8-Ball. I hope you're ready for the Tuesday night league game of the week, brought to you by the DMV BCA Pool League here at Roadhouse in Woodbridge, Virginia. Each week we'll pick a game to break down. The game chosen will be based off a game that might include a good run out, some smart safety play, or just a good matchup between two players. So here's the Sam's man himself, Chris, to get things started.
Hello and welcome to our first game of the week here at Roadhouse in Woodbridge, Virginia. Special thanks to Christy, who runs this BCA Pool League Tuesday nights. You can find her at the DMV BCAPL on Facebook for more information. But here we go. We got Dave up at the table. You can see Dave's a 372 and I'm a 476, and he's made a ball in the break. I chose this match because Dave and I have been playing for a lot of years, and most times I get the better end of the games and do pretty well against him. And this particular game I chose because I think it was an exceptional play by Dave overall. A couple key mistakes I make, and Dave was on his game. So let's see what he does here. He's probably looking at stripes, I'm guessing. I'd probably be looking at the 14 in the side, and he doesn't like that too much. I guess he could shoot the 4-ball down in the corner, but he elects to stick with stripes, and he's going to go for the 9-ball in the side, which looks like a tough shot, but I guess it's not too tough. He made it. Good shot, Dave. And now he's probably going to have to shoot the 13-ball, and I imagine he's going to try to roll it down to get something happening on the 10-ball, since it's already down that way, and the cue ball is going down that way. So he's lining up. He kind of hit that with a little Middle English and not super hard. Kind of poked that a little bit, and it died. Didn't really leave him a shot for the 10, but it does look like he's got a shot in the side pocket for the 12, which he's lining up. So let's see what happens. So, ooh, well, he shot that one a little hard. That's sometimes those side pockets, you gotta roll them in when you're at that angle. But here I come to the table. I'm ready to just do something here and make something happen. And so we got the 2-ball we're lining up for, and this is probably just bring it down towards the rail and out a little bit, just like that. And I have a shot on the 1-ball or the 6-ball. I'm probably looking at the 6-ball because the 3-ball is down this way, and I always try to get the balls at one end of the table out of the way first, make the driving through traffic a little easier, and just bring that back a bit. And so I got a shot on the 4-ball. But I think that I'm trying to get a better, straighter angle on the 4 so I can get to the 5 easier. But so I'm going to shoot the 1-ball. It looks like it's a little off angle, so I'm going to have to come up towards the bottom of the table. And I do that, hit it pretty good, except for, you can see I'm pointing. I hit it too hard. And here we go. Well, of course I can't make it down in the corner pocket now. I can see the edge of it, the left side, but I really want to jump this ball. It seems like a good try for me, but I guess I'm trying to play a little smarter and maybe just try to make it in the upper right corner. And there we go. And maybe I can make it and leave the cue ball down table somewhere for the 5-ball, make something happen with that. Definitely not super comfortable with these shots, and you can see I blundered it pretty badly. So that's my first big miss. Not my first mistake, but my big first miss. And so Dave's back at the table, and he has several options here. He could pretty much shoot at any ball except for the 10-ball. Probably looking at either shooting the 12 on the side, or maybe the 14-ball. I like the 14-ball rolling it up. It gives you natural angle for the 10-ball. But I do know that the side pockets will be a little easier probably. And there he goes. You have to wait a little bit. Got quite a few people here, and the table's kind of close together, so got to work together. And that was the right shot for him, but he just missed it. And of course, I'm at the table, and I'm looking to take advantage and finish this game up. And I could tell you that I definitely hit that too hard, and didn't make it. Unfortunately, the older you get, the worse your eyes get, and things aren't shots aren't quite as easy as they once were when you're younger. But we deal with it, and I'm surprised he's banking this shot. I'd probably be looking at the 12 ball down in the corner, but by golly, he made it. Good shot. So now he's looking at the 10 ball. Looks like it's almost straight in. So it's going to be kind of difficult to get good shape. So maybe that's why he's looking down table now. Maybe the 11 ball is the better option. And yep, he's going to shoot the 11 ball. I'm trying to leave a nice angle, and he made the shot, which was great. Fortunately, he's right straight in again and almost in the same position he was before that shot. So I don't know if he can come out, but he's going to have to make something happen here. He's looking. He knows what he's got to do. Ooh, yeah, that one's a little tough. He definitely left himself a hard shot. He's probably going to have to end up trying to roll the 15 ball in. I guess he's got the 8 ball there, which will protect him a little bit if he gets in trouble. Or, well, he definitely missed it and left me. I could see the 5 ball, and I'm sure I can make it, but I think that it's going to be difficult to get on the 4 ball from there. And I don't know if I'm looking at hitting the 4 ball, but probably just trying to play a little more conservative and play safety, which I did. I did a couple things that I like. I got it on the rail, and I somewhat tied up the 8 ball a little bit, but I did leave him a shot. I wanted to be a little further up to the right hand corner, so he didn't have an easier shot or any shot on the 12 ball. He'd have to do something defensive or try to do a combo. But yep, and here we go again. We're waiting, and yeah, it's okay. We sped things up a little bit. It wasn't too bad. So he's looking. He's gonna try to do that 12 ball on the side, and great shot. He made 12 on the side. Doesn't have the best of shape, but he definitely has a shot. These shots can be kind of touchy. Those side pockets, they can be a little more deceiving. They're the widest pocket, but they're also one of the hardest pocket, especially when you're coming in at this angle. He has good speed, and he made it. Ended up on the 50-yard line, so to speak, and he's probably got the shot. I know he can make it in the upper right, but maybe the upper left. No, he chose the upper right, and this is not the easiest shot, especially when you know that if you miss, you might not get back to the table. And there he goes. Great shot. So, like I said, good game by Dave. Well played, and definitely outplayed me. Hello, and welcome to the highlights from week 1. And playing Brad here. We're at the end of the game. Brad's a 363, and you can see he missed the 8 ball. It was kind of a tough cut, and I'm going to come to the table. Looks like I've got a couple easy shots, and then 8 balls hanging right in the side pocket. Should be fairly easy here, but nothing in life is a guarantee. I definitely almost missed that shot, but obviously I made it. So all I gotta do here is shoot the 3 ball, come out, I don't know, top English, couple rails to the middle of the table, or stun it over. Shooting bottom like that is not the answer, and I've got no shots. Interesting. Well, there you go. You can see me laughing. I definitely find that really funny, but not really. Interesting enough, we did a little pool lesson with Earl Strickland recently, and Earl told me that I have a violent stroke. I'll never forget that. But anyways, so I'm just gonna do a little safety here. Not really a lot of choices, and I think it was a pretty good safety. And this next part is kind of a good lesson here. So he's trying to hit this ball, and I don't know if you caught that, but he definitely did a double kiss, and you can see a slow motion coming up. And when you're that close, the cue ball is going to come back and hit the tip of your stick, and you can see here does come back and hit the tip of the stick just slightly. You know, not everybody knows about it, so I didn't take ball in hand. I kind of gave him a lesson about it and what to do, what to do as far as shooting off angle or trying to jack up, not to do that. And he felt bad, but again, I try to be sportsmanlike, and I don't want to call every single little mistake on somebody, especially when I know they didn't mean to do it. Um, I don't really have a great shot here, so I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna end up playing a safety, and my goal would be to go off the side rail and get the 8 ball down on the bottom rail, and there I am. I'm pointing at it and leave some distance and leave a tough shot. And looks like I hit it really good speed, and I definitely got down on the rail. And there's Brad. He's feeling bad about that last shot, and it's again, no biggie. It happens. So Brad's, probably, I'm thinking he's looking to bank this ball. That's what I'm hoping for. But he's got better things in mind, like that bottom right corner he's looking at right now. Hell of a cut. I usually like to shoot a little bit further outside on these cuts just because you tend to come short a lot of times, but he's got this figured out. So that was definitely a highlight and hell of a shot. And so our next shot here is we got Bash. He's a 424, and his opponents left him behind a couple balls. And this is a kind of interesting thing. So he's trying to make kick at that ball, 15 ball on the side, and this brings up a good question. If it's a 1 in 100, it doesn't matter, 1 in 1,000 shot, and you try to do it and you make it, is that luck or is that skill or is that a little bit of both? I often wonder about that. So I think it's I'll call it skill, a little lucky skill shot. And there's his lucky skill shot. Great shot. Um, Left himself a little bit tough on the 8 ball here. These cuts can definitely be deceiving, and you're shooting away from your line of sight, which is hard. But he's going to go ahead and take this and make it no problem at all. And this is our last highlight. We got Morris here. He's a 514. He's on stripes. Got a bit of a situation here where he's got a couple stripes that are tied up, and it looks like he's going to try to get those out right now. Get that 14 ball out, and it's a good shot, good try, but there he is. So now what do you do? He doesn't really have a shot on the 14 ball. The 13 ball doesn't bank, so that's exactly what he does. He calls it in the opposite side pocket, a double bank. And I don't know how, but he thought of it and he made it. So we're going to call that the shot of the week. Good job. And thanks again for joining. I appreciate it and had a good time. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week.